and it's a full moon. So, anyways, I would like to share with you what we're going to share with you this incredible hang on a minute. I'm trying to. Okay, we're going to share the Dalai Lama's advice, 365 days, a daily advice from the heart. I'm going to read today, and then Steve and I will both comment on what's going on. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Day 354. Everyone, whoever it is, has both qualities and defects. The texts say that a spiritual master should have more qualities than us. But what does that actually mean? Let's suppose that someone has received from a master the rare oral transmission of a particular teaching. Even if the master does not have much knowledge, purely from the point of view that transmission, he or she does have something we do not have, and in that sense, he is superior to us. Well, what does that mean, Steve?
Oh, sure, right. So the thing I sort of get, one of the things I get from this in my practical experience is when I first started coming around to actual spiritual meditation stuff and things like that, there was a guy who I really looked up to, and he was around a while, and he had some problems in his life that he would go back and forth to, things that weren't good for him and stuff. But when he would talk, he would get through to me, and these things were like fascinating to me in the beginning. And I was like, so I sort of like reached onto him, and then he actually, things didn't work out for him. I don't want to say what happened, but things didn't work out for him very well, and he gave up. And it sort of like broke me at that part, like his like, how could that happen? How could he do that? It was like that I had put him on a pedestal, and so had some of the other guys in my group. And we learned the case at that point is sometimes you get a lesson, and it's a lesson. It's not the person. The lesson that you hear that connects you with your spirit, that you're trying to, and that's the main goal, is to be in tune with the spirit of, that we're trying to be in tune with. It really doesn't matter. People come and go, teachers come and go. I've learned so many things from, sometimes it'll be the person with the least amount of experience will touch my heart and have me actually feel differently and look at things a little different from that point on, in that perspective of whatever it is. And I'm just like, sometimes you think, wow, and yet, you wish he could get, a better grip on some of the other parts of his life or whatever. But then, there's teachings too that don't seem to exactly fit my realm of what I believe in, or that make me feel good about the direction or the path I'm on.
Mm-hmm.
And they are superior, like it says in this book, in sort of a mannerly speaking of education and things, and more time in meditation, or being with the spirit, and yet they're not a great example on the outside once they leave that particular setting or whatever. I've run into that too, where you've got to sort of take it, let it come and go, and seek from your spirit to let inside that what's the best path for you. Is what he said really that's really a good way to live and think about how I want to live. And then, and that's the main part of listening to a lot of these meditations is keep that in your little bank account for, certain times when you need it, and you'll think of good things to, that'll come to mind instead of, just, shooting with it from the hip. You'll have some kind of help in the background. So how about you, Vicky?
I agree, and I think that the messages that come from all different types of things and songs and people, and I do think that we get to be open. I think what it brings me to is stay out of judgment
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
be open to what everybody has to say, and especially when someone has more experience as well, right?
Right. Yeah.
And um, and know that it's not a competition, right?
Mhm.
Like being spiritual isn't a competition. I can be, we all have our own journey, and my journey is perfect no matter who I hear it from. And I think what you were saying, listen to yourself and listen to what feels right inside of yourself. And I think it's easier said than done. But I think that whole being open-minded is super huge for me regarding this. And the other piece is when you were talking about a pedestal, right? Putting
Right.
people up on a pedestal. And I think that when I do that, I'm not really like I'm leaning on somebody, a human being, for something that a human being isn't capable of really. We're humans are imperfect, right? So I think that I get to look at us all, like the first line that he said, everyone, whoever it is, has both qualities and defects. So
Right.
we all are good, and we all have both in us. So if I just remember that, and remember that I'm just trying to stay open to what spirit, what higher power, what God is trying to speak to me. And it doesn't matter who it's coming from. It just matters that I get to be listening. And
Yeah.
that's what I got from it.
Be uplifted.
Yeah,
Right. Uplifted.
great. So
Awesome.
I like it.
Great.
Anything else?
No, I think you really, one of the things you did say about the judgment part of is the less I judge, the better off I am, because I'm imperfect too. And it's so funny that I catch myself when I am like that is that I'm not happy. The place I'm in when I'm judging things is usually out of looking, for the upside down part of it. So
Yeah.
that's a good place when if I'm judging, that means my spiritual side of me is off. So when you mentioned that, it just really hit me at like, when I do that, I am not with my maker. I'm not not in a good place to be hearing the message. If I'm judging whatever it is, even if I'm judging the message, how's
Yeah.
it get through? It's going to be like, I'm not going to either take it in or whatever the thing is. I'll miss the part of it, the biggest part, I guess.
Well,
So yeah, great day.
yeah, have a great day. I do want to do a little bitty plug. I'm going to be starting in January. I'm going to be doing a 30-day self-love challenge. So I'm going to put in the link to sign up for that underneath this video. And I'm really excited about it.
Great. You know what, too? If you're really bored on Christmas Eve, I'll be speaking on the network.
Awesome. Awesome.
From Cocoa Beach, Florida. Yeah.
Well, good. I will definitely be there, and we'll get you all that information. If you're interested,
Yeah.
send me a message.
Okay. Have a great day,
Bye, guys.
everyone.
Have a great day.